In September of 2023, I watched two movies that changed the way I see films. One of them was The Machinist, a movie about a man who can't sleep because of a traumatic experience. The other was Insidious, a movie about a family that is tormented by a demon that tries to possess their son. Something that these two films have in common is that they share a certain genre, psychological thriller. Around that same time, I was brainstorming ideas for what my capstone was going to be. I started writing a plot and then a script. I ended up with Makeshift Trail, a psychological thriller about false perspective and unreliable narration. I plan to start recording in January and end in February. I thought I had everything planned out and that nothing wrong could happen because in a psychological thriller, anything goes. I was wrong. Not about how psychological thrillers excuse logic, because they do, but I didn't initially realize the challenges that would come in making a feature film. The weather during the months of January, February, and March were an enemy to this project. To start, the amount of rain in January made it so that I had to postpone the first day of recording to January 30th. After losing a month of filming, we would have to make it up in February. Because this capstone's deadline is May 10th, we needed to make the weeks count. That meant having to deal with the inconsistencies. Although the weather was a harsh obstacle, there was nothing that we could do about it.
It's so cold.
When filming a movie with a cast of 9 people, scheduling would be as important as it is challenging. The last thing that I was going to do was reduce the amount of actors in this movie to make it easier because each character is vital to the story. Instead, I decided to not film chronologically. Technology was mostly helpful, however, the budget for this movie was the budget for a school project. There were constraints in editing. For example, when making the Firestalker, we didn't make a 3D animation, so instead we used Procreate. For the fake blood, I used red food coloring with corn syrup. Lastly, the most important challenge of making not only this film, but any film, was inconvenience. This is my favorite challenge when it comes to filming because it is so easy to overcome. During the making of Makeshift Trail, from beginning to end, I made sure to follow one rule. Anything for the video. What does anything for the video mean to you?
Anything for the video. That just means making something good. Or
Well, the video for me was like just a way to get away from stuff I was doing, because a lot of my school work and extracurricular work that I have just has me sitting in one place, and it's pretty boring for 6 days a week.
Means you're willing to do anything you can to make your movie good.
Well, it means a lot of fun and entertainment. I like making videos.
Anything for the video, for me, is like a moderate sense. Like if we're going to, as regards to anything for the video, we can do whatever we want so long as we don't get hurt. Say if I need to get stabbed for the video,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to be acting out being stabbed,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If I need to draw actual blood, I'm not doing that for the
There were many times when we needed to remind ourselves this. Getting buried in mud, getting your face covered in sticky fake blood in 35-degree weather, walking down my neighborhood while carrying a fake shotgun, and singing Michael Jackson for a whole minute. I believe that everyone should try to make a film at least once in their lives. When making your movie, always remember to push through the challenges. Look at this. We're filming this is the last day of filming. What is this kid doing? He's walking with a cone on his head. You guys good? It's cold. You guys freezing? My hands are... Okay, we are capstone recording.
Aha! Aha!
Yeah, and this is, it's very cold. Oh, frick, see?
Bro, leave your ringer on.
Interruptions like that. Yeah, those are interruptions. But anything for the video, so it's okay.
But you see, in reality, Aaron confronted you when he found the corpses. You didn't sit well with that. Although you killed your friend, naturally you'd create these fake scenarios in your head like usual. The
Cut.